Happy spooky season from the state of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ask the Author Friday, date of October the 10th. Ask the Author Friday is still my weekly fireside chat with you all. I'm Kent Brindley, local self-published author. Let's get after a few questions, shall we? Let's. Everyone your age grew up watching the Turtles. Who was your favorite turtle? Not everyone. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was another one of those. It came out of the 80s. Of course, it had a great theme song that you just had to sit and listen to. Then there were maybe 5 episodes of the Turtles that I actually enjoyed. Otherwise, I'd sit there, I'd watch the theme music, and then I would pop in either a He-Man or G.I. Joe VHS. That being said, of course, we all had our favorite turtle. Probably Donatello's intellect and Leonardo's weapons. The swords, the katana, what have you. Yeah, it's a combination of Leo and Donnie. Never was a fan of Raphael or Michelangelo. Favorite Halloween candy? I ask this question every year. Favorite Halloween candy? Probably still Snickers or Reese's. Maybe the little tubes of Smarties. Ooh, those little boxes of dots. Yes. Yeah. I have plenty of favorite Halloween candies, trust me. Now. Okay. Favorite Halloween memories? It was also my late grandfather's birthday, so we'd go down to Allegan for every Halloween night and trick or treat up and down their street. Those were some good times. Explore your childhood trauma. We're not getting into the we're not deep diving into the trauma. There was plenty that I was modestly scared of when I was little. There was a lot that I was modestly scared of when I was a tiny one. I couldn't even. All right. There was one local station when I was little that I swear just before anything came on the air, like in between shows, it would, I swear to God, just show this giant eye. It just showed this eye almost. And it could be me imagining things, but I swear it would blink. We were in Covert, Coloma at the time. I think it might have been a TV station out of South Bend. And I think it was an NBC affiliate because then they would show stuff stuff like things like the Smurfs in the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, I know, you see a giant eye, you think it's CBS. And again, they would show this promo just before anything came on the air, because this was still the 80s. So in between shows, you hear, "This is CBS," or the NBC Peacock, or ABC did their thing. Yep. But and speaking of, if I'm really doing these deep dives into childhood trauma and television, I honestly couldn't even make it through the opening credits for the Smurfs, because of the close-up shot of Gargamel yelling that spell, and then just absolute chaos overcoming Smurf Village. I mean, 100 times worse and more villainous than anything he ever did in the episodes. These childhood traumas are just ridiculous. And again, I'm keeping it surface level. I'm not deep diving. Last surface level childhood trauma, I promise. It was a circus picture that hung over my bed all through my childhood. It showed the horse. It showed and it showed a clown peeking out from behind the horse. I'd shut my eyes to go to sleep. The last thing I see, and I swear to God this was real to me, was that clown. And then he was adorned, and it didn't help that he was adorned in all black and had just this pure white face, so he looked almost like a vampire almost. And bear in mind, these are the surface level traumas. It's ridiculous. Your biggest fear as an adult. My biggest fear as an adult. Never finding a place of my own. Losing friends. I mean, just trying so hard to keep friends and then losing them over petty differences. Never making it as an author. Never really making it. Yeah. I'll take my adult fears over my childhood traumas any day. And again, I'm talking about the surface level, laughable traumas, right? Yeah. This has been Ask the Author Friday. If you have any questions for future weeks, feel free to hit the comments section. If you're enjoying this or any of my other content, I do this all the time. Feel free to subscribe. Yes. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you soon.